Hi, I'm Satsu5, and this is a video response to Hot Fact Squirrel World Origins 9. Um, I disagree with y'all's world origin of karate. Um, I'm, I've been very interested in martial arts for a very long time. I've studied it. I studied the physical part of it. I've studied the history of it, and all the books I've read, documentaries I've seen. Um, y'all's world origin of karate just kind of goes against what I've read and heard. Um, First of all, karate is not a Japanese martial arts. It's um, it started in Okinawa, which is an island under Japan, and Japan, not Japan, Okinawa had its own native martial art called Te, which just meant hand, and few a few hundred years of just having Te, um, the Chinese came over, trading with the Okinawans, and they brought their Chinese kung fu with them, and they traded techniques, and the Chinese taught the Okinawans a little bit of stuff, and then they renamed it like um, Kudete, or let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Um, Kode, Kudete. Sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing Okinawan that well. But basically, what it comes down to mean is Chinese hand. Um, because they're combining Chinese martial arts and their original martial arts, which is Te, meaning hand, and then they just add a Chinese hand. Put in Kuda Te is Chinese hand. Hope I'm not getting too redundant. And then it was probably late 1800s, early 1900s. Japan started invading Okinawa and um, started, um, pretty much, ruling over Okinawa. They kind of took it over, and they outlawed um, Te. They outlawed Kudate. They outlawed martial arts for these people in Okinawa. And after fighting for a little bit to get on the Japanese good style, the Okinawans changed the name to the martial arts and called it karate, which meant empty hand. But the ka in karate um, is a more Japanese sounding name, so the Japanese were able to accept it a little bit better, and they also um, adopted the jiu-jitsu uniforms that has the I sorry they have like the little kimono and the pants and the obi or belt. um, you're pretty familiar with seeing it in taekwondo and karate, judo, and jiu-jitsu. It's the white robe and pants with a black belt. That is a Japanese uniform. So the Okinawans adopted a more Japanese sounding name, karate, which means empty hand, and the Japanese uniform to get on their favor, so that the Japanese favor, so they can still practice their martial art. But I just thought I would add this in. I'm not trying to, I'm not calling anybody a liar. If you find a source that's different from mine, and you can show me the source where you got this information, I like to read it. But I just wanted to say that karate um, isn't really Japanese, even though Okinawa is part of Japan now, but they're still pretty much very different from Japan. And um, I just want to tell you the origin of the word te, which means hand, and the other word, um, uh, Kode, kude, or kode, um, kodete, um, Chinese hand, and then you have karate, which is empty hand. And that's my brief history over Okinawan martial arts. Like I said, if you can show me your sources, I'll gladly read them, and if you can prove me wrong, I'll withdraw this video. Otherwise, this is the information that I've not only looked up just now, but read in the past, and I've I've studied martial arts, not only physically, but the historical part. That's part of my hobby. Anyways, thank you for taking the time of watching my videos, and I'll have other um, martial arts history related videos in the future on my own channel that's not a video response. You have a good day. I'm Asatsu5, and I'm out.